Speaking of love and marriage, married with children. What about Ye? What y'all think of Ye?
Who
Kanye.
is Ye? Oh, Ye is
Kanye.
the man,
Kanye.
dude. Ye is the man. Y'all better listen to that dude.
As far as the speech he had.
I need to take some time to actually digest it. I ain't even listened to all of it, but
I heard sound bites, but I mean, overall, people been kind of like
they be talking some
ripping
real
them about it.
Ye be talking some real shit. People don't want to hear it because they think he crazy.
They too right. People are too emotional about it.
Yeah, people too emotional about this shit. Seriously.
Yeah. Like I said, everybody's too woke. I mean,
everybody too woke.
You got to listen to the message. But I mean, as far as what he said about Harriet Tubman, I mean, I never really investigated that, but it's probably true.
It's a fact. She took them out of the hands of slaves, ran them to the north into the hands of other white people. That's a fact.
It's not like the white people up north were like not racist. I mean, it was racism everywhere.
It was just less racist. That's right. That's all. Yeah. So yeah, they may have gotten free from getting lashed, but then they just came up here and was homeless and poor. So I mean, you ain't say nothing that wasn't true.
Right.
And people just gutted them for it because it didn't sound good coming from a black person. Because people too sensitive.
But the point is, she sent them to the north. At least they was free states up north. And they still had to deal with racism, but they wasn't on no fucking plantation, dude.
Yeah, but they came up.
Like, you talking about like we could have stayed down south and just stayed on the plantation compared to what she did.
But I mean, think about it in the terms of what is freedom in those time frames for a black person.
Hey, a chance. The reason why it's a fucking
fellas,
civil
can you hear me now,
war.
fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why it was a fucking civil war back then was because we were coming to the north because it was free state.
Yeah, but what
the North's biggest beef was that the South was getting all this free labor.
Yeah, that was really about free labor.
Right, they get free labor off motherfucking off us.
Yeah, but they didn't care.
Right.
They didn't care about us.
They didn't care
about the free labor.
They didn't care about black people.
Dude, Abraham
Lincoln didn't care about black people.
Dude, they didn't care about you niggas.
What we talking about? What was the Civil War about? No, because you motherfuckers tonight, I'm going to get high and get off this. What was the Civil War about?
The South didn't want to accept the abolishment of slavery.
I don't want nobody else here to say shit else about the conversation.
That's free labor.
Right.
Well, the South was down there getting.
What's your argument?
The South was getting.
The argument is,
and the North was having to pay them.
Wait, let me ask you, motherfuckers. So you rather stay down there with your master on this plantation than at least take a chance up here with North where it is a free state, and they let you know, hey, at least. And I mean, don't get it wrong, they treated niggas ugly up here too. But it was nothing like that. And guess what? You was considered free. You was considered free down there. So what you want to fucking do? Y'all want to come up to the north and try to make something of yourself, or do you want to stay on the plantation? And with Big Daddy at the big house.
But that wasn't the argument, though. That wasn't the argument. The argument was that Harriet Tubman delivered free slaves to other white people. That was what he said. He didn't argue anything you saying.
Right.
So is it a fact or is it fiction?
I'm saying, do you take that as face value? Can you hear me?
What the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about Ye and his Harriet Tubman statement.
Is it true or is it not?
It's true.
It's true.
They say it's true.
It's true.
It's no argument. It's a fact.
It's true.
Where's the argument in this?
I mean, listen, like Chicago is a northern city.
Y'all keep bouncing.
But it was one of the most segregated and racist cities, even during the Jim Crow era.
Even now.
Right, even now.
Right. But we free it, right? But they segregated and racist up here. Right now, I can guarantee you that.
Okay.
But motherfucker, but look, we free. We got a job. We got this and that. We got all this shit. We got the same shit as the motherfucking racist. They don't want us to have shit down south, but stay on that fucking plantation. Don't break them eggs, Rob, or they gonna whoop your ass.
But you argue.
Why you say my name?
You arguing free.
Because you would have been in the field.
Hypothetically free. You arguing hypothetically free versus actually free. But that wasn't the argument.
Ain't nobody actually free in the field.
Huh? That's what I'm saying. So you talking about exchanging one type of freedom for another type, or one type of freedom for another type of freedom.
Right.
Ultimately, she brought them into another type of freedom.
It ain't, you know, I can see what you're saying. If it was a different type of freedom, that was no freedom down south, nigga. That was no freedom. I'm listening.
Okay, you're right. You're suggesting that the North's freedom was
it wasn't a
freedom.
Right. It wasn't a utopia.
Right. That's basically saying
it wasn't a Disney World up here, dog.
I picked you up in Inglewood and dropped you off on 103rd. That's basically what they're saying. What's the damn?
No. You get your ass whooped every day down there.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not necessarily.
You got a good chance to get your ass
not necessarily.
On 103rd too.
It's as long as as long as you ain't cause no problems, you was fine.
Yeah, you got a point.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all house niggas. As long as y'all ain't rubbing no feathers, he ain't. Big Daddy ain't do nothing wrong to me. I've been good.
Hey man, listen.
These niggas out here getting their ass whooped every day about cotton.
Hey, I believe
y'all the niggas that would have been like, nah, we stays here.
I believe that Kanye had good intentions.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I don't think mentally though he has the capacity to kind of I think he mentally challenged when it comes to certain things. And running for president is definitely not the job to have if mentally you're not all the way there.
We already
got a president who ain't already there. That ain't no.
Right.
That ain't no.
And that's true. And that's true. And that's very true. But as much as I would consider voting for Kanye, I can't in good faith endorse it because I don't think. I mean, I'm saying I probably would too. I probably would too. But I could say in good faith that mentally I have faith in him.
I'm saying, but okay, so who is a better choice than right now?
And that's the funny thing about it. Probably Kanye.
That's what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. Listen, because I'm just saying we choosing the last three bananas on the stand. One is riper than the other. That's all I'm saying. Wow. So we're definitely not gonna fuck with Trump no more. And I'm not. And my thing is, I don't necessarily trust Biden old ass. Like,
honestly,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like as America, I'm kind of going off the subject. I feel like right now as America, we kind of having this breakup thing going on where like people just tell each other bullshit. You know, like you can't stop, you can't keep going on and feeding us bullshit about Columbus and debt and how all this patriotic bullshit. It's all bullshit at the end of the day. And I think that this new generation probably gonna be a lot better than us, obviously, because it's all bullshit. Politics is all fucking bullshit. None of it really makes sense, man.
What y'all think about the statues coming down?
I think it's good. Fuck them. Fuck the statues. I ain't give two shits. Because it's like, we all been to school. How often? We all been to school. I'm sorry, not to cut you off, Rob. Yeah. We all been to school. How much did they throw Columbus Day down our fucking throat? And how often do we get taught black anything?
For the past few years,
right.
they actually renamed the holiday.
Black shit in February.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eagle. We have to say our Martin Luther King speech.
Right. That's the only time. Exactly. You right. That's the only time. But they do that Christopher Columbus shit. The fuck you find something that people already there. I discovered America. This motherfucker's already here. How the fuck you discovered us? America.
And for the
I
past few
agree with
years,
that.
He discovered us for them, man. Just get a man a break.
It's just,
Get him
it's
a
just
break. You know what?
Oh,
That's
when
what
would
your national
America,
tell us today.
when would America finally see that we see through that bullshit? America was founded on bullshit. Just keep it 100. The founding presidents were slave owners.
Right. But
It
we having a conversation about voting under the premise of those same slave owners who created this Constitution. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All that
so,
shit need to get thrown away.
Are y'all for
Yeah.
or against Harriet Tubman being on the $20 bill?
I don't
I'm
think she
for
need
it.
to be on no 20.
I'm for it. Anything that's gonna push the black agenda, I'm for it. Because right now,
what's the black agenda? What's the black agenda right now?
I think that we need an awakening. I think we need to rebuild Black Wall Street within the community and control our own shit.
Then we need to make our own Harriet Tubman money.
I think that the black community is falling apart because we don't have any unity. Period. There's no unity.
Right.
And that's why Chicago is so segregated. Because that's why you have a Chinatown. That's why you have a Greek town. That's why you have a little village. You know, they all have their blocks of the city that they take care of their own. We don't have any of that. And so you start talking about politics, you put politics into it, none of that shit really means anything at the end of the day.
How does Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill change anything?
It doesn't. Let's just call it what it is. It's bullshit. It's propaganda. As much as you wanted to be special, at least they're trying. It's all propaganda.
Considering we trying to move away from even having cash money, what difference does that make?
I'm just saying that America, at some point, America has to start recognizing black people to be as sufficient as we are. And that's why you would notice that's why most of the wealth in the world is owned by white folks or foreigners, because black people never had the chance to get up there, the banks, you know what I'm saying, Wall Street in particular.
Oh yeah, it was definitely systemic factors that kind of contributed to the way we are right now. You know, with the man out of the household and redlining, and even when soldiers went into the military, once they got back, they didn't have access to like the VA loans and the Montgomery GI Bill. Yeah, it's so many things that happened while we're here today. So yeah, I definitely get it. But at the same time, knowing what we know now, we can't change the tide. You know what I'm saying? One person at a time, one day at a time. But we don't have the nuclear families to do that right now.
Well, I think the family structure as we know it is probably over. I think the family structure is probably gonna look way different 20 years from now. Okay, so do you want the nuclear family, or you just saying that there's no? I don't think there's no. It's not that I want it. We don't have a choice. It's happening one way or another. It's gonna happen. It's not a choice. You have the LGBT community, and you have like the household as we know it would never be the same. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that in a negative light, but I'm just saying in particular, it's just that we can't. As much as we want to focus on having a man in the household, the truth is probably just not going to happen. So we have to find other ways to reach the community and reach the black man at somewhere somehow. You know.